I was born without a hand. My brain is literally not wired for a left hand. I don't know how to use one. Yes, sure, you can get more function out of a mechanical or robotic arm, but I can't use those. I've tried a mechanical hand. I could barely open and close it because my brain just doesn't realize what it has to do with a left hand.
Look at the prosthetics they make. Like, isn't this crazy? How is this a prosthetic? Like, oh my god, they even make baby prosthetics. It's so cute. Okay, we start the day off by taking some pictures of my arm, my left arm, and then we take pictures of the silicone colors that are already made to make sure that they're close of a match to my arm as much as possible. Then we get into nails to make sure that the nails match my hand as well. Then we get into the fun part. Okay, here they separate the silicone into 5 different parts to make sure that it matches the different parts of your arm. So they do the main color, then they do finger, palm, fingertips, knuckles, and they mix and match and try it on your skin to make sure that the color is close of a match as possible. They mix in different colors like yellow, white, pink, blue, green, red to make it as close of a match as possible. Then we get into the casting. We do a cast of my left hand, as you can see here, and then we do a cast of my right hand. I love this part because it's very therapeutic for me, and I've been doing this since I was like 2 years old, so I love it. It is very uncomfortable when they're trying to take it off because it's stuck to your skin. I guess if you ever had a cast on, it's exactly that feeling. And then this is how the casting for your right hand looks. They use this to make the prosthetic. They fill it with silicone. I don't know actually what they do. And this was it. This was what the first appointment is. Then I come back for the try on.
Z highlights the differences in everyday life having a prosthetic.
One of the things we don't have at our house because of my prosthetic is pepper shakers. I can't use one. Oh, wait, I can, no, but like, how do I, that's on my pants, so no, I can't use one.
As you can see, that's the new prosthetic right there. We came back for the second appointment to try it on. I can't believe this is my doctor's office. Like, it's just so fun, the little trinkets that they have. Like, that's an actual statue. Like, oh my god. We tried on the prosthetic for the very first time. My doctor is actually standing right behind the camera, and I was pointing out all the issues that I had with the prosthetic so he could fix it before the last appointment. And guys, look at that. Like, it's just gorgeous. I absolutely love this prosthetic so much.
Z may be confident talking about her prosthetic arm, but this wasn't actually the case.
Growing up and being bullied did have an effect on how I viewed my disability. And I've worked through a lot of the trauma, but it's just easier to wear a natural prosthetic to go outside, to avoid the stares and pointing of fingers and laughs, you know?
After getting all the testings, then try-ons done, we get to the paint job, which is the most fun part in my opinion, because my doctor just spends an hour painting my arm. I didn't want my prosthetic to be that tanned because the tan on my arm is actually temporary since I went on vacation, so I requested it to be painted instead of actually put in the silicone, which he did, and he did an excellent job at it. He does also veins and does freckles on my arm. It's actually really fun. This paint job doesn't last very long. It lasts maybe 3 to 4 months, but it's fun to have them for those couple of months anyways. He also does my palm. I don't like my silicone on my palm to be very pink, so he does the paint instead of actually putting it in the silicone. I've been going to the same doctor for 17 years, so he knows what I like.
But how much better is Z's new arm compared to her old one?
Okay, here's a detailed difference between my new prosthetic and my 2-year-old prosthetic. As you can see, this is so much more details. It has a lot of paint still fresh on, so it has veins, it has color on the back, the fingertips, and it overall just looks so natural. Comparing it to my older prosthetic, it's just very dull, and it has changed color throughout the years because of colored clothing. The main difference between my older prosthetic and newer prosthetic is that one, this is like hard. It's fully, it has wood inside of it. This one, it's empty. It has nothing in it, so it makes it very, very light. As you can see, the fingers in this one are just very easy to move and super soft. This, the fingers, are so tough because there's actually plastic, 3D printed plastic inside of the fingers, which makes it super more durable and hard, so it's easier to hold stuff with it. And the nails are way more naturally done. Obviously these are painted so you can't see it, but trust me, way better nails. The socket is actually still the same. I did not opt out for the lock type of socket because I just don't like them.
C's video shows us how the process of getting a new prosthetic arm is absolutely fascinating. I can't believe how real some of those limbs look. I can't tell if it's more creepy or cool. Either way, I am hooked to watching this process unfold. The comment section found the process fascinating, saying, "This is some awesome behind the scenes. That paint job is incredible, and I can't even believe how realistic the silicone prosthetic is. That looks more real than my own hand." As always, thanks for watching Happiest. If you liked this video, then be sure to follow our Instagram and TikTok pages for more insightful videos like this. And if you have any of your own videos you'd like to share, be sure to send them in.